Good morning friends. We have been getting lot of queries related to associate member. The question which are normally asked is, who can be an associate member? Can a person pay 100 rupees and with the consent of the first member, can he become an associate member? And if he becomes an associate member, whether his name is required to be entered in the share certificate, and if it is entered in the share certificate, can he contest the election and then become an office bearer? So now let us understand who can be an associate member. Basically, as per the new model bylaws, an associate member is a person whose name stands second to the share certificate and who has a right, title, interest in the property. Which means, in case you want to become an associate member, first and foremost, you should be holding the flat jointly with another person, one or two or more person. So that means if you are not a owner of the flat, then you cannot become an associate member. So if you are not joint owner of the property, then you cannot become an associate member. This is the clarification given in the new model bylaw. Earlier to new model bylaws, there were the disputes, there were little doubts, and there were ambiguities. The person who was not a owner of the flat, the father or mother would give a form number 7, and by paying 100 rupees entrance fee and with giving consent, their name used to be entered in the share certificate. Now this type of associate member, by paying only 100 rupees as a entrance fee, has been done away with. Now to become an associate member, you should be the owner of the property. Now the question arises, how to become an associate member who is not the joint owner of the property in the beginning? In such cases, what they have to do is, there is an amendment done in the Maharashtra Stamp Act 1958 also, wherein it said that if the parents wants to give or make the son or daughter as an associate member, in that case they can give the property of 10%, 15%, 20%, for which the nominal stamp duty of only 200 rupees is taken, and then the registration of that such gift deed has to be done. With the gift is given without consideration, so they become a joint owner, and having become a joint owner, they can become the member in the society. The third question which is normally asked is, suppose I am already a joint member, I have already got the share certificate in my name, only thing original agreement is not in my name and the gift deed is also not made, but last 7 years, 10 years I am already a joint member, I was an office bearer earlier, can I now contest the election though I am not the joint owner of the property? Answer is no. If you are not joint owner of the property, then you are not considered to be the active member, and if you are not an active member, then you cannot contest the election. To become an active member, what has been defined in the new model bylaw is that you should be owning a property, and after owning a property you should be attending one general body out of last 5 years, and if you are not able to attend, then you should be given a leave of absence, and third and most important is you should be paying a maintenance regularly, or at least pay once in 5 years. So if you are doing all these 3 conditions, then only you become an active member, and if you are an active member, then only you can contest the election. If you are not the joint owner of the property, then you don't have a right to become an associate member, and if you are not having an associate member, then you cannot contest the election. Now the question arises that there are so many people who are already a joint owner, who have paid 100 rupees and they have become an associate member, then in the new society, or when the new bylaw is adopted, can we expel them from the joint membership? Answer is yes. There is a bylaw number 56 which is talking about cessation of membership. When a person becomes ceases to be the member, if a person does not have a right, title, interest in the property, he ceases to be a member. Therefore, even if he is an associate member, if he does not have a right, title, interest in the property, he ceases to be the member. What the society need to do is, you have to pass a resolution in the general body or in the managing committee meeting and intimate such associate member that you are a joint member, you are an associate member, but since your name is not appearing in the agreement, neither you have given any gift deed or transfer deed or any release deed, therefore your membership is ceased to be the you cease to be the associate member, and hence you cannot exercise the right, title, interest in the property. So this way you have to give and ask them to produce the share certificate. Once they give the share certificate, what you can do is transfer the share certificate only in the original name. In case the parents want that the children should contest the election, they should become office bearer. In that case, they have to make them as a joint owner, either by giving 5%, 10%, 50%, 100% gift of the property, on which only 200 rupees stamp duty is applicable, and registration fee will be 1% of the market value. So this way the gift deed can be made and they can become an associate member. Thank you.